Okay, so College Math 2, we're getting ready for the final exam, and we're looking at some review rules for exponents and polynomials. So looking at the first problem, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move things around using the commutative property for multiplication, the order of the product. And then I'm going to multiply the 4 times 2, which is going to give me 8. And then I'm going to use the exponent rule that you see above here. And since I have powers with the same base, x to the third, x to the cube, I can then add 3 plus 5. And then simplifying the expression for my answer, I get 8x to the 8th power. And I'll make my pen a little bit thinner. 8x to the 8th power. And then that's my answer for the first one. But again, I'm keeping my exponent. There we go. Okay, keeping the base the same and then just adding the exponents using this rule. Here's the second rule. So the second rule, I'm looking at using the power of a product and then using the power of a power rule. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say each one of the factors has to get the exponent, so it'll be 3 to the 4th times x squared to the 4th. And so then 3 to the 4th is, of course, 81. And remember, you can put that into your calculator as such. And then just hit enter. So then we get times x to the 2 times 4 power. And the rule that I'm using for that one is the second one here. And so then I get 81. That's equal to then 81x to the 8th power. And there's my answer. Okay, and then the third one, we're using when I have powers with the same base and I have a quotient, I take the exponents and I subtract them. So the thing about this is, though, we have the 6 over 2, the 6 over 2 times x cubed over x squared. And the 6 over 2, they're just numbers. We wouldn't want to subtract them. We're just going to make that a 3. 6 divided by 2. And then we're going to make that times x to the 3 minus 2 power. So final answer here then would be 3x. Okay, there you go. And then the last problem we have is going to use two rules. We have that negative exponent on the quantity 5 over y. So I'm going to take and use the negative exponent rule with a quotient, and I'm going to flip the inside fraction and then make the exponent positive. So, and then after that, then I'm going to apply the exponent to both the top and the bottom of the fraction. So the first move is then I'm going to have y over 5, and the line here. And then that would be to the second power. And then I'm going to raise the top and the bottom. I'm going to put that over here. So now I have y squared over 5 squared. So for my final answer, I get y squared over 25. Now I'm trying to keep a lot of these videos short. Notice that you have a property sheet in your textbook and in your notes where you have all of the rules for exponents. You want to make sure that you study them, but those 4 examples kind of went through most of them. So with that, we're going to pick up with factoring polynomials. I'm going to end this tape on review rules for exponents and polynomials, and I'll pick up on the next 4 examples. Thanks. See ya.